Nope. They are on my fucking ass right now. Shit.
The dark presence. Fuck! 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 Fuck!
You gotta run faster than that, asshole. What are you doing? Oh shit, go, 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 go! Damn it! Run! Run!
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
And so am I. Oh. I have no ammo. This sucks, you guys. Where the hell do I get a flare gun and a shotgun? Ah, fuck. Alright. Collapse tunnel, murder site. Reach the murder site. What the fuck? I gotta go back out there. You guys suck. Wait, which tunnel track do I have to go on? I guess I just go straight. Oh yeah, all this got blown apart. Yep. Alright.
The tunnel was open now.
Run, you bitch! Don't look back. You keep going, you piece of shit. You just fucking go. I am not looking behind me. Run, you fuck. Run, run, run. La la la. No, don't look behind you. Keep going.
I'd seen it before. I remembered now.
Do you?
It was always out there, hunting me.
Oh, fantastic. This game's giving me a fucking heart attack. Oh, fuck. Oh. Is it the overlap? Maybe? I see woods. The heart. Oh, yep.
The victim's heart was the key.
It is. This is how you escaped. Oh no. Oh, did she pick it up?
Something had shifted.
Yeah.
Felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
There she is.
An FBI agent? Who are you?
Can you hear me?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The Dark Presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Hell yeah. This is so meta.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
I don't think. Do I have a map to this? I do not.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Oh, it's the staircase back at the Caldera Station, right? Oh, this was that locked door. Yeah. Okay, we're back at the beginning of the subway.
The station had changed. I was
No.
closer now.
Are you? Are you closer? Let's see. Exit to street level. Yep. Gonna need this. So long, subway losers. Still got no fucking ammo for this.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going into our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Is there anything new? Better not be. Parliament Tower Plaza, Parliament Tower. Okay. We're doing it, you guys. Oh, the fucking ringing. Oh, what is this?
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape?
Oh,
Long
it's
enough Alice to think I'm dead.
statue of me. He told me to pick up.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Oops.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will...
Wait, hello?
So Scratch is in the tower, I presume. The dark place. I'll show you the dark place.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
I am the first word and the last word. I am Alan, and I am Scratch. I am all. And Butters. Can I get some ammo? That would... Fuck. No music. Lame ass elevator. Do 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 do.
Alice's photo equipment.
Fuck
Set
off.
to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice!
The
Alice!
fuck? Oh, hell no. No map of the apartment, is there? Oh, of course not. Shit.
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
That's probably the picture of you getting off the elevator. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't fucking know. That can't be good. Hello?
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
Yeah. He's
The
in there.
soul wasn't here before.
Yeah. It's because Scratch took over. He's living your life. Making everything a living hell. What is this?
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Oh, really? It's a big ass fucking apartment. Multiple screens, focal point of the dark place.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
It's what we're gonna figure out, fella.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Yes, we're back, thank God.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
So Scratch killed her daughter, but it hasn't happened yet. That's why everybody in town knows about Saga and her loss.
It's insane.
We're looping on
And
ourselves.
there's so much of it.
Oh, shit.
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
Cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
So the sheriff is an alternate version of Alan, I think, which is why the janitor called him Tim. And he's got another version, Mr. Scratch, and I bet, because these two keep mirroring each other drinking coffee, I bet he is an alternate version of her. Maybe I'm thinking too deep, but that's what I think's going on. So whose room is this? Is this our setup since we got to Bright Falls? Because we got all this shit pinned up here. Let's see. What do we got? Alan Wake interview.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
So Scratch wants to turn everything into darkness so he can rule. But we're in Bright Falls, so it's got to be okay. Hell yeah. Oops, I'm zoomed. Hang on. Symbols. Ritual. Who's involved? What is this?
Think.
Doesn't go there? Up here?
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Spelling the salt. Oh, of course. What do we have here? Increase magazine size by 50. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun. My aiming is not that good.
Saga had lost count of how many shots she'd fired, but she was sure it must have been more than she had in her magazine. And yet, she'd not run out of ammo. As if the magazine had grown to fit more bullets. She fired again.
Oh, we can get... Deals increased damage to enemies that are stun, blinded, or knocked down. Yep.
The Taken was momentarily out of action, but not for long. Saga raised the sawn-off shotgun to stop it, once and for all.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon. Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Okay, yeah, this is... I was confused before when I first came across this room at the lodge, not knowing whose place it was. But it's our place. Which is why her headspace looks the same as this room. Okay. Glad we got that figured out. Alright, let's see. What else do we got?
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Ellen and Saga's stories via the bucket in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. What? Oh. Switch reality. Ooh, this is deep. Saving it.